The fourth step is to further evaluate these ideas considering three key parameters: customer value, business viability, and technical complexity. Customer value measures how much the feature can add value to the customer by increasing their satisfaction or catering to their unmet needs. Business viability measures in terms of revenue, both in short and long run, that the feature can add to the business. Technical complexity quantifies the technological challenges in the feature implementation. Primarily, product managers can ask three questions to evaluate this. Do we have the necessary familiarity with the technology? Do we have necessary engineering resources like people, technology, money, time to implement it? Are there any unknowns? Now, the idea evaluation based on these three parameters could be both quantitative and qualitative. For example, product manager can use their experience within the industry domain and with the customers to put a gut feel number, or they can evaluate based on customer asks, their feedback and reported issues. Similarly, the product managers can use their gut feel or do opportunity analysis and identify total addressable and serviceable market and put up a ballpark estimate to business viability. In our exercise, to keep things simple, we will mostly do qualitative analysis while trying to be as rational as possible. While doing our analysis, we will also list down any risks with respect to the idea that we will identify. So let's get going. Now coming on to reporting and data visualization capabilities. So this has been an ask from many customers. So approximately we had got 5 customer feedback asking for this feature. So this has definitely a very high customer value. So we can, let's say we'll put 10 here. Workflow builder and custom workflows. So workflow builder and custom workflows also was asked by many customers, but this is required to manage complex or large projects, and Trello caters to small and medium businesses. It would definitely add value to customers but may not be as significant as it would have been had Trello been catering to enterprise customers. So we can say 8. Different project views. So this is a need of the hour because many of the competitors are offering different project views and many customers have asked for it also. So this also has a very high customer value. Chats, conversations and discussions would be a huge value add to Trello's customers, and it would be a great addition to Trello's line of features because chats, conversations and discussions would make customers' life easier by aggregating the chats and discussions around different projects, around different tasks and putting it in a unified view. So I would rate it very high. Having multiple statuses and updates. So this is a basic need. So this is a basic need for project management, and definitely this is a must have. Working offline would also help a lot of customers. So we can put 8 here. Task dependencies and subtasks. We saw that task dependencies and subtasks was provided by most of the competitors, and many customers have mentioned that they do manage large and complex projects. In case of large and complex projects, task dependencies and subtasks makes sense. In case of Trello, they do provide a checklist feature which typically acts as a subtask, but the dependencies are not accounted for. So you cannot say that task 1 is dependent on task 2. But checklists creates a structure of logical subtasks within a task. So probably we can also put 8 for this feature. Project progress view is a must have, and it would be definitely a value add. Start dates for projects and tasks. Now, who creates tasks and projects on the same day when the project is started, right? So it does not happen usually. And for reporting purpose also, you need to have a definitive start date for your projects and tasks. And hence this will have a huge value add for our project management customers. Forms anyways we will ignore because it does not align with our product vision. Advanced search, yes, it's also a huge value add. In terms of business viability, reporting and data visualization capabilities also would add a lot of revenue. So as product managers, we can plan the feature in such a way that you have basic reporting available for the freemium users and then advanced reporting and advanced data visualization capabilities for business and enterprise users. So on a scale of 10, probably you would say that this also has a huge business potential. Workflow builder and custom workflows. So this is required, but I think this is required only for enterprise customers who are in the business or enterprise plan. And for freemium and for the premium users who are in the small and medium businesses, this may not make that much of sense. So I would put a little lower number than 10. Different project views, yes. So this also has a huge revenue potential because in general, most users are visual and they would like to see different project views to garner some insights. So we can design this feature in such a way that few of the views are available in a free tier and most of the views are available in a premium or business tier. So this will help in motivating those customers who are in the free tier to move to a premium tier and start paying. Chats, conversations and discussions could be a huge differentiator. This also has a good amount of revenue potential. Having multiple statuses and updates is something which is a kind of a must have, and this is a basic customer need for a software in the project management domain, and most of the competitors are also providing this. So this will actually help Trello to foster its leadership in the project management software domain, and it can help Trello get more customers from its competitors. Working offline again has a huge business potential. It will encourage the customers who are in free tier to move to a premium or business plan to have working offline feature, so that they can work offline and save their project management data whenever they're available online. Similar to multiple statuses and updates, task dependencies and subtasks are extremely helpful. So from the business viability point of view, I would also rate it little high. Same is the case for project progress view, start dates for project and tasks, forms we can ignore. So advanced search could be a business or enterprise feature. Having this feature can encourage customers of Trello who are in free or premium tier to move to a business or an enterprise plan. So advanced search also has a huge revenue potential. Coming on to technical complexity, given that Trello has no infrastructure on reporting or data visualization capabilities and no workflow builders at this point in time, from the technical complexity angle, both these features are technically complex for Trello. Having said that, this is not rocket science, so we'll not rate it 10, but we will rate it slightly higher, like 8. Project views is not that technically complex, so we can rate it little low. Chats, conversations and discussions can also be rated low, given that Trello does has this option to comment and tag people and tag cards. So it would not be that difficult for Trello to have a unified view of chats, conversations and discussions. Having multiple statuses and updates would also be technically complex, because Trello's task data structure does not support status at this point in time. Now Trello has to change that complete data structure and has to reimagine how tasks would look when the statuses are available. So this is slightly complex. So probably the product managers and the architects have to work closely to do an impact analysis before this can actually be implemented. So I would rate it slightly higher. Again, for working offline, Trello does not have working offline functionality as of now. And this would need the engineering teams to do detailed analysis. Some architectural work will be involved. Probably engineering team has to do some POCs to see how they can enable working offline capabilities within the apps and different types of devices and different types of operating systems. So this is very challenging and very complex. So probably I would rate it very high. Task dependencies and subtasks also would have an impact to the data structure. So this is also technically complex. Project progress view should not be a complex feature. This would be fairly simple. Start dates for projects and tasks also would have a data structure impact, and also it would have some impact on the event handling systems. So your event handling system should trigger events understanding the start dates and move the tasks and projects automatically from to do to in progress. So this will be also slightly technically complex. Forms we can ignore. Advanced search also would be slightly technically complex, and probably engineering would have to do some analysis and some proof of concept before they can actually implement it.